Hello family and new viewers. In this video you're about to see, the brother you see on the screen had a rapture experience. I think it's an out of body experience, and he said only God can make that happen. Let me know if you had any similar experience to this in the comments below, and thanks for watching to the end.
I was laying down in my bed and I was, for whatever reason, I can't even just describe it, but I felt like I was being pulled out of my body. And I know this sounds crazy, but I was being pulled out of my body to the point where I was looking down from my bed, and I was up in the air, and the roof like disappeared, and I was going up into the sky, and it was nighttime and the stars. And I remember just looking down and seeing my wife laying there, and she opens her eyes and sees me going up, and I remember just saying, I have to go. And that whole time, so then I go up through basically the walls open up and the roof is gone, and I'm going up in the sky, and it's nighttime at the time, and all of a sudden the speed of it just expedited, and all of a sudden I was up in the clouds, and this light, and it was bright, and it felt warm, like this was the place that I was supposed to be. And I remember looking around and seeing other people in the air with me, looking and not really understanding what that was. And for years I thought, hey, maybe I had a dream, or maybe it was an out-of-body experience. I don't know what it was, until I started reading the Bible. And I had thought that I was dying and gone to heaven, and that was just the experience. And I got to feel, not necessarily an out-of-body experience, but having a vision or whatever it is, that I was going up into heaven. And then as I started reading the Bible and learning about the rapture, I had never even known about the rapture. I had never studied it. I hadn't heard of it. So I didn't really know what it was until I started reading the Bible and seeing the rapture basically right in front of me. And all these years I thought that I was having a dream of being pulled into heaven and an out-of-body experience or whatever it was. But in reality, I know in my heart now that it was a vision of the rapture. And especially not having that background information on it, it still gives me goosebumps to this day, that I had no idea what it was, and God revealed it to me in so many different ways. And I understood that now I understand that it was the rapture. And to me, it just basically puts that exclamation point on the end that His word is still living, it's breathing. And He gave me, for whatever reason, though I'm not worthy and don't deserve anything, He gave me special treatment there, and I was able to see it. And I feel now like I just have to share that, and that's a big reason why I study a lot about it, and why I want to teach people about Jesus, because the times are close. The birth pains are picking up, and the world is just so ugly right now. And there are so many people that don't know Jesus. And to me, it's just reassurance that He's coming soon. And I feel it in my heart, this dream, this memory, this vision, whatever it is, He continues to come back to me. And I just feel like I needed to share that. And the message is really a message of hope and love in a creator, in a loving God, 3 in 1. And Jesus being God and dying on the cross for us, so that we can live just by putting our faith and trust in Him. And by His grace, we are saved. What a God that we serve. Continue to look up, because our redemption draws near. Amen and hallelujah. I'll see you in the clouds in His time.
I love you, Lord, for your mercy never failed me.